Welcome back to the City of Palms podcast, episode 25. We're here, guestless, but yeah, we're just chilling. I was trying to come up with a pun, guestless.
But we got a big guest list.
Woo!
All through
Coming
September.
soon, boy. We look out, baby.
And now the gummy bears are all ours.
I know, that's what I'm pretty excited about too, honestly.
All
but
of it.
it's so many already before.
I know. I kind of don't want any
My
more.
stomach hurts.
It's all good though.
So we can get right up into it. We weren't planning to do a solo podcast today, but we're doing it. So
We're doing it.
When you're in this business, you gotta keep it moving. You know what I'm saying, babies? Keep it moving. So that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna keep moving. We're gonna get right into it. First thing I want to talk about, and I've been dying to talk to you all week is, I don't know if you've heard about it, dog. Jay-Z buying a football team.
I heard. I saw a headline. I heard he was getting shit. What's that all about? I haven't read about it.
Well, he's getting shit from his community for selling out, allegedly. You know what I mean? Just because with everything that happened between Colin Kaepernick and that whole thing, and then it's
a lot of that culture is kind of protesting the NFL.
Yeah. So Jay-Z, it was kind of and then now he's so you're buying a football team a year later or whatever. But so that's why he's getting some heat. But I was listening to another podcast that made a good point that had said the only way, it was Stilo Brim that said this. He said the only way that he could that he'll let it slide, by Jay-Z is if he signs Cap, buys the team and signs Cap.
That would be cool.
Yeah, that would be pretty. I thought that would be pretty sick too. I was talking to somebody about it just because I honestly, before I heard Jay-Z was buying a football team, I was kind of not really informed about everything that was going on with Colin Kaepernick in the past. I knew what had happened. I knew Nike was the only, I knew everybody let him go. NFL dropped him. He'd never play football again in the NFL, and the Nike was the only one that stayed by his side, and a bunch of people burning their Nike clothes for that. It's just okay, cool. You still spent money on Nike though, but you're gonna anyway. But then I was talking to this guy and he was I had just asked his opinion, playing dumb about the whole thing to see to try to get his 100% input, and he's man, fuck Colin Kaepernick. He was the only reason he kneeled was because he is he's trying to, literally this is what he said, he's trying to go against the military and shit. He's trying to say the people that have died for our military and stuff like that is they don't deserve it and shit. So he's being disrespectful. But when he told me that, I obviously knew it wasn't that because I had heard a little bit about it and I knew it wasn't that crazy.
Yeah.
But I was okay, so I'm just thinking in my head, I'm what? This dude is really just he really thinks that? What? And yeah, he just kept going on, and I'm just damn. And then I continued to do more research about it, and it's just kind of man, I don't know. It's crazy, dude. People, he had such a hard opinion. Dude, fuck Colin Kaepernick. He's fuck Jay-Z too for buying a team. He's
he said fuck them all.
Yeah, he's I don't care. Fuck Jay-Z. I don't like this. I'm damn, this guy. But yeah, and what's your whole opinion on that scenario?
Well,
because a lot of people are saying, even people who like Jay-Z or like Colin Kaepernick, they're saying Cap's best decision. He shouldn't even go. Even if Jay-Z bought the team and offered him, he shouldn't even go back to the NFL. His best bet now, people, and this is just what's up in the air. Some people's opinion is that Colin Kaepernick would go back to, or he would go overseas and play football in their major league. Because you can still make money. And Colin Kaepernick already has money, bro. Yeah. Nike kept him.
Yeah.
Sleep. Dude got his money.
Sponsored for walking to the mall or something.
Dude's got his bag for sure. So he ain't even stressing.
I have a similar story that you had about the person.
But what's your opinion? Wait,
I'll tell you in a second. The story is going to show my opinion. So, but I'm going to ask, have you ever had it to
is
where...
Is it your dog?
Yeah, it's Lila. Wait, 1 second.
The fridge, dude.
You left the fridge on because we leave something. Whenever it's just me and you, we always leave something on. Yes. Okay, but I was going to say, do you ever have it? I mean, I guess that is a scenario, but it sounds like you don't have too strong of an opinion. When someone starts talking to you about something they have a really strong opinion about, and they think you're gonna have the same opinion. If I were to go up to you and be man, we just need all these guns gone. All these guns, they just need to come and take everybody's gun. If I came to you like that, thinking well, of course you think this too, so let me rant to you. but you don't have that opinion, so you're just sitting there like,
yeah, right.
You ever like that happened to me at Aldi about the Kaepernick thing? Like I don't have a strong opinion about it, but like because I guess I'm not protesting football because I like football. I don't watch it as much as I used to, but I like football. I'm not gonna like protest the NFL or whatever. But I think that it's stupid. The whole Colin Kaepernick situation is stupid because him kneeling is not him saying like, "All right, fuck our military. Y'all are idiots. Fuck you all." He was saying like he was kneeling to like make a point
and
about
it's crazy that people could even like probably I don't know what percent, but there's people out there obviously because the guy I talked to he's saying fuck Colin Kaepernick over a wrong reason. Like you don't even know what's going on.
Yeah, and that's what the lady at Aldi said too. She started to rant to me like I think I said something about like the Steelers game coming on, and she's like, "Yeah, but me and my husband don't really watch the NFL anymore because of all that outrageous things that they're doing with blah blah blah." And
she said because of Cap.
Yeah, yeah. Like I don't know. Like she was just saying that like they were disrespecting the military. Like she had kind of the same input where she was saying like our military works so hard and they put their lives on the line and they're disrespecting them like that and blah blah blah. And it's like I get it. If someone disrespects the military, yeah, that's fucked up. And like that's worth protesting because like the military is a very important thing and there are people who like die. So many people die out there for our country, for us to have our luxuries and freedoms. But like that's not what it's about. Like him kneeling is not about the military. It's about just the stupid shit going on in the country, particularly with like minority groups and shit. But so that's my opinion. I'm down for Kaepernick. But then again, I'm not hating on Jay-Z for buying an NFL company. Do you think he's really into football?
No.
He's just trying to get the bag, right?
Yes.
Because he had that whole. He always talks about capping, like, but what did he say? Like, bought that shit for $2,000, and now that shit or $2 million. Now that shit's worth $8 million or something.
On the story of OJ, yeah.
Like it's Thanksgiving or something. Jay-Z's the man, dude.
For real, man. First billionaire, first rapper billionaire.
You listen to Jay-Z a lot?
No. To be real, man, I didn't really like a lot of his music. Yeah. I listen to some, don't get me wrong, but like, there's just in my opinion, there's a lot, like, I know I'll probably get a huge hate for this just because he's one of the greatest to ever do it, but, yeah, in my opinion, man, like, how I grew up, in the era that I grew up, there was better to listen to than J fucking Z. But like, for real, dude.
J fucking Z.
You serious, bro?
No,
especially nowadays, dude. I turn on I turn on anybody local before I fucking turn on Jay-Z.
You heard of Sling? Dude?
I get it, dude. Exactly.
Sling?
I get in my car. I'm playing Sling. Fucking. Oh my god.
Yeah,
bro,
dude. Yeah.
Way before Jay-Z.
Yep.
I'm playing.
I'll put
Sling,
on Task
I'm
Force.
playing a one. Bro,
and I'll do once that bass hits.
Dude, in my truck with that 12-inch sub, bro. I'm like,
I can't even imagine.
Dude, sitting there loving it, dude.
But
shout out Sling.
But no, dude. I've been interested to ask you this. Like, since we're talking about Jay-Z, this could be a good time to talk about it. Because you said he's one of the greatest to ever do it. I'm interested to hear your like top 5 of greatest to ever do it of hip hop history. Not now. I'm interested to see what you'd say, and then I'll give you my 5, and I'll see if you know anything about them.
You can't do me like this though because I wasn't prepared, man. I need time to think.
Okay, then I'll do mine.
You want my Mount? Mount Rushmore?
No, let's do 5.
Rappers, bro.
No, let's not do. No, but I'm not saying your favorites. I'm saying your opinions of the greatest to ever do it.
Exactly.
Like that molded the game.
I need to think about that before I throw it out there.
Okay, then
I'm gonna receive hate, and it's like my bad. I had to come up with it on the spot. They'll be like, "You didn't give me a chance." It's like I had 5 minutes.
But that's the thing. There's so many rappers out there that you could justifiably say are the greatest to do it. Modern rappers, even too. Like there's modern rappers.
You have to throw Nas on there. You have to.
Yeah. Because I've got a 5. You can think if you want, and I'll give a 5. Because I can name 5 off the top of my head. Because there's so many.
I'm throwing Kendrick. I'm throwing Kendrick on. For the era I grew up in,
To Pimp a Butterfly is a masterpiece.
K-Dot is on, bro. Everything he did. Oh my gosh, bro. I love Kendrick.
You've listened to that album from front to back? To Pimp a Butterfly?
Yeah.
So good, dude.
Oh,
so
yeah,
good.
Bro. Oh my gosh. Everything he made. Everything.
Alright, so you got Nas. You got K-Dot.
I'm going to have J. Cole. Nah.
I wouldn't put J. Cole.
I wouldn't put J. Cole.
I love J. Cole. I'm a huge J. Cole fan, but
like he changed a lot, but I'm not gonna.
The amount of names that are out there to call it the greatest
on the top 5, I'm not gonna put. Yeah. So, all right. So I got Nas, and I got what else? I got who else?
Kendrick.
Sling.
Dude, there's a name that we've asked the past 3 guests, I think, who they look up to, and they named this guy. I would put him on the list.
Just tell me.
Lil Wayne.
Oh, for sure. Yeah. So he's and then
because think of all time, dude.
And I mean, I know. That's what I'm trying to do. When a lot of people think about that, when a lot of people name this, they're trying to think about the older people because they made the earlier impact. But you got to think about how many people are relevant making the impact
that's true.
Nowadays.
Yeah, people are changing the game now. Yeah, because I think my whole list is gonna be.
I don't know. People. I got one more to fill. I'll come back to it. You can list.
Yeah, I'm gonna say I'm not gonna put Nas, even though I do think he's one of the greatest to ever do it. I'm not gonna put Nas.
You're putting Nas? Let me get. You're putting Tupac or Biggie? You're putting Tupac and Biggie.
All right.
Okay.
Okay, so get this. Don't make fun of me. And I know, like, there's so many different opinions you can talk about hip hop because I'm someone who I really love lyricism, and I think that's like what I look at when I see like a skilled rapper is like someone who can rap well. You know what I'm saying?
On your shit, ain't it?
No, not the greatest to ever do it. He's my favorite rapper of all time, but that's just my personal. Just because of like the way his lyrics affect me as a person. Like I listen to his music a lot and listen to the lyrics, and like it affects me and like makes me try to be better. But that's irrelevant. My top 5. I'm definitely putting Tupac, even though I know some people think that he's overhyped and shit like that. He is a fucking poet, dude, and he changed the game. So definitely putting Tupac, definitely putting Biggie, because the two of them, in my opinion, are some of the greatest. I'm definitely putting Eminem. He's more modern, but I'm just saying as a lyricist, he is one of the greatest lyricists of all time, for real. And like you can have your opinions on Eminem or whatever, it's like politics and shit, but whenever it comes to him spitting bars, you cannot deny that.
Facts.
The man's always fire. Okay, and then I'm gonna put. You probably never heard this name, but I'm gonna put. Big Daddy Kane. You heard of Big Daddy Kane? I'm putting Big Daddy Kane just because he's he's way back there. And then let's see. No, this is so hard because there's so many people that you could name, and like justifiably, like Drake. You could say Drake is like one of the greatest just because like the songs that he makes and shit. But okay, let's think. I'm thinking West Coast or East Coast. I mean,
guy said he had his 5.
I know. Well, now I'm thinking so many. Like any of the members of Wu-Tang, bro. Like
there's a lot.
You can say Old Dirty Bastard.
It's such a hard question.
But if I had to lock in that 5th spot, and even on the you could say you could say Dre. Some people might say Dre. Some people might say Snoop Dogg. No.
Some people might say, yeah.
Some people might say, but not me.
Yeah.
I love Snoop, but he's not one of the greatest lyricists of all time. Okay, now I'm gonna base it off what I have the most on my playlist. I think I got a lot of.
Bro, come on, name the 5th one.
Okay, I mean, I guess I'll put Lil Wayne.
Yeah, you already didn't. I thought you did.
All right, so then that's my 5: Tupac, Biggie, Eminem, Lil Wayne, and Big Daddy Kane.
Yeah, the hip hop heads who heard that are like agreeing with you. Like compared to me, they were like, "Get the fuck."
No. Take off Lil Wayne. I think he is one of the greatest to ever do it. But I'm gonna put, just because you put him on a list, I'm putting Andre 3000.
Dude, because I put him on my list doesn't mean shit.
I know, but I don't want to duplicate. I'm trying to name the names of. So we have each list of 5. That means we got 10 people we can name right now as like some of the greatest.
Or get them on.
Or get him on. Andre 33.
Or get him on the podcast.
We get 3 stacks on. What's he up to nowadays? I don't know.
We could probably get Plies on. He probably ain't got shit going on, dude. Hit up Plies. Dude, remember he was at Denny's the other night? We were just chilling. Plies walked in. Like, is that Plies?
Hey, that's Plies.
Yeah. Nobody freaked out. Like, yeah. It was like,
yo, is that Plies?
You're like, everyone's like, yeah, that is Plies, yeah. Nobody got up. He walked in, like, had the hundreds in his hand, like, what Plies, man? Y'all, you know what's going on? We're like,
we look at each other, we go, all right, I'll take an orange juice.
Could I get my Coke, though? I never got my Coke that night.
I know. What was up with that?
I don't know.
I still tipped her.
Too.
Do you ever not tip a server? Ever? Unless they just straight up, like, kill your cat or something. Like, do you ever not tip a
There's
server.
been one time in my life I didn't tip a server, and it's because I went to this place on Sanibel after I got done fishing. I ordered, this was like back in the gym days too, man. I just ordered a grilled chicken sandwich, no bun. A grilled chicken sandwich, no bun, only lettuce, because I just wanted a grilled piece of chicken breast.
Chicken tenders.
No, I wanted a grilled piece of chicken breast.
I'm just kidding.
Fucking stupid. I wanted a grilled chicken sandwich with no bun. What is that? Chicken tenders? No, it's a fucking grilled chicken sandwich with no bun. Then you got a grilled chicken breast, head ass. So I wanted a grilled chicken breast, and instead of fries, I wanted rice and black beans.
Okay.
So I told her that, and she was like a foreign lady, Czechoslovakia.
She said,
okay, whatever.
Why?
No, she said
okay.
Why? No, she didn't say okay. She said, whatever. And then she's like, yeah, bro, yes, sir. And I like looked at Kuntz, and I was like, and he's like, what? And then
let a little more air out your nose.
And then yeah. So I was like, really, dude?
That's how you know he's mad.
And then I didn't tip her, and I was like, I told Kuntz, I was like, dude, I always tip, but I was like, bro, that's ridiculous. This bitch thinks she can just say whatever and get away with it. Nah, bitch.
Did you get your chicken breast and rice and beans?
Oh yeah, I was smashing.
So you didn't tip her just because she said whatever?
Yeah. The principle of it.
She got your stuff.
I don't give a no. She got my stuff because she fucking typed it in right, and the chef made my shit. Chef ain't getting a tip, bro.
Did she bring it to you in a timely fashion, or did you have to wait forever?
The food runner brought it out, dog. The chef made it on time, and the food runner brought it out good. The server, fucking, all she did was bring it in good.
The server's the communicator.
She said, whatever. Bro, all she had to do was say, alright, yeah, that's fine. Like, you have one job as a server, dog. Be nice to your customers. I get it if you're having a bad day, because I've been there, dog. I've been at Doc Ford's. Bro, I worked every day, and then Saturday and Sunday were doubles. So I worked 10 to 10, and then 10 to 10 the next day, bro. Took an hour drive home. It was all Sanibel. You think I'm the happiest person working there? I was busting tables at the time. No. But I was still friendly to everybody I worked with, everybody I saw. I had a smile. I had 10,000 other things I could have been doing that would have made my life happier. But I'm there. And so when I go out to eat and a bitch wants to say, whatever, okay, whatever to your tip too. I'm a fat tipper too, boy. You know me. I tip good. You want to say whatever? Bitch, you just lost out on some cash. Treat me better next time.
So you're telling me?
Yes, sir.
You gave that girl 0 tip?
Yeah, dude. Meal was $12.98. I wrote $12.98 total. Tip 0.
You wrote the number 0? That's
yes,
how you
sir.
know. Dude, when people
0
did that,
with a line through it,
when
dude.
people did that at Moe's,
like it was nada. Definitely, because if you don't put anything, she could have put something and then try to forge the total to make it something else. You know, if I put $15.84 and nothing in the tip, she could fill in $3 in the tip and change my 5 to an 8, make me pay 18. I swear to God. I swear. My friend used to do
Servers
that.
Out there.
My friend used to do that working at Jets, dude.
Really?
People would pay card and tip cash and then just give him the receipt back, so he would just fill in the tip part.
What?
And they're like rich old people, so it's like they wouldn't.
And that's
even
the
realize.
thing. If you just because at Moe's we would input the tips manually into the computer and shit. You could do that. You could just put if they put 15, you could just
but till you get caught, you do it one too many times in the right. Because if that happened to me, if I go to Moe's and I already tipped you or whatever, if I didn't,
you think
tip
you'd notice though?
Yes.
$3 in your bank account. Deficit?
Yeah, I probably maybe not 3, just because if I went to Moe's and it was $14.86 and I paid, and then I look at and I see Moe's $17.86.
Yeah, you're not even gonna.
I'm not even gonna really think twice of it.
That's what I'm saying. I could have done that with every tip receipt, dude.
Truthfully.
No, I would never do that though. I'm too morally right.
It's risky, man. Yeah, and it's not right.
And that's why I never ever leave 0 tip. Even the person would have to be terrible, rude the entire time. Maybe got my order wrong, brought the shit out super late, or just something crazy like that, built up to the point where I'm like, all right, this person does not deserve a tip at all. But I feel even if the person is they're at work, they did what they had to do. Gotcha. I mean, if a food runner brought you the food, I guess they still got the order into the kitchen and whatever. That's a big part of their job too. And she did that. She was a little rude.
What's a bigger part of her job? Being nice to the guest she has, dog.
That's a fact. Yeah.
You got one job. I mean, you got not one job, but a big part of the job is being nice. That's who you are. At the time, you're representing that restaurant.
I guess it's because whenever I think of going out to eat, I think of it as like that's part of the bill.
The place was Blue Giraffe on Sanibel, if anybody's wondering.
You still work there.
I don't know what her name was, but yeah, dude. If anyone else has gotten whatever at Blue Giraffe, we're starting a boycott. Let me know. Slide my DMs.
Write down her name. But no, like I think that's because when I go out
Catherine. Not playing. I'm playing.
when I go out to eat, I think of the 20% tip as like part of the bill. So if I get like a $12
until you get whatever.
Well, yeah, then I'd lower it a little bit to like 10%. Because but dude,
there was another time too I wasn't gonna tip. Cinco de Mayo, we went to Tacos and Tequila, and I ordered a margarita, and this girl, and she said, "Can I see your ID?" I gave her my ID, and then she said, "What's your address?" And I said my address, and then she said, "Okay, it just looks a little weird." And then I was gonna put for the tip $0, and then put I usually tip well. But I've also never gotten tried on my ID like that. There's a first time for everything.
Wait a second.
But I ended up tipping her because I got drunk and I was like, yeah, I felt bad. But yeah.
So sober you would have not tipped her for doing exactly what her job was? Her job as a bartender is to make sure people are 21.
Yeah.
And she was just testing you. Because you have a horizontal ID. You don't have a horizontal ID.
Okay, but on it, yeah, get it. When you have a vertical ID, there's a red strip, and OGs know this because, like, if you look at a vertical one, it's going to say a red strip real quick. Under 21 until, boom. You look at the date. So you don't even need to look at the birth date. Because if you have a vertical, that means your ID is under 21. Because when you get 21, it turns horizontal. If you have a vertical ID, red strip on that picture. It's the left of the picture. You just look under 21 until whatever. Mine was January 25th, whatever. So you just look. Make sure it's past that date. Look at the face. Make sure it's kind of similar. And boom, you're good to go.
So you said real OGs know that?
Real, yes, dude.
How long do you think she worked there?
I don't know. Tacos and Tequila is like a year.
Because you don't know.
Okay.
What if she just got that job and the manager, the bartender...
Then look. I'm teaching you shit that you're gonna... because, dude, it's happened to me.
You gave her a tip for doing her job?
I gave her a tip.
If you didn't get drunk, you would have left her $0 because there's a first time for everything. What if she just... Let me just hear me out. What if she just got that job like 2 months ago? And she's really trying to do her best, and she's like, maybe she did have someone with a fake ID.
Listen, I get what you're saying.
Listen, let me finish.
Stop. No. I get what you're saying, because let me know. You don't have me not talk for the next 30 seconds, because everything you were gonna say is already in my brain, because I know where you're headed.
Okay.
And there's what I have to reply to it, is okay, I get it, but here's what
you're self-conscious for looking young.
No. First, I want to say, have you ever gotten tried on your ID?
No, I don't think
because
so.
Truth be told, that wasn't my first time on trying on my ID. My birthday, I've never gotten like tried like that, but like almost every time for like the first couple times I went out, it was suspicious. Like my birthday, I tried to get a drink. The bartender, my 21st birthday, bartender had my ID and like checked it. It's simply just check, give it back, you're good. But she like checked it, checked it, walked away, got like someone else shine a flashlight on it, checked it, got on the phone, checked it, had a phone book, dude, checked it. But yeah, police came, dude. I hear a helicopter. Brrr. I'm like, what the hell? Flashlight gets on. I'm like, dude, the spotlight. I'm like, really? And then the bartender comes back, gives me my thing. She's like, yeah, I think we're good. I'm like, what is all this, dude? Nah, so this girl, I don't even know where my original point was. So, look, if she did try me, like, I get it. She just got the job. She's nervous, right? She's sweating. It's Cinco de Mayo, dude. Tacos busy, like Southern restaurants, busiest time of the year, right? So she's tweaking, she's stressing, she's sweating. Her sweat drips in every margarita. She's like, "Sir, that's how nervous she is." Oh, I messed up. Yeah, she's nervous. And
a little extra salt.
Yeah. Nasty. And nasty. So then she's nervous, right? So she tries my ID, okay? And I say what I said, and I don't give her a tip. Let's say that's what happened hypothetically, because I did tip her. But hypothetically, let's say I ended up not tipping her. She's gonna look at that shit and be like, damn. And then she's gonna look at my little comment and be like, wow. And like her manager would be, hey man, it's okay, Rebecca. Don't be so hard on yourself. Like, you were just doing what's right. She's like, yeah, but and like and then she'll maybe the manager's like, but like also too, like instead of trying him, you could like. There's a red. If you look when it's vertical, there's like a red bar that's tab under 21 till. So you the date. You look today's date. You math. Is it under over? Then you're usually good without make it awkward. You know what I'm saying? And then so then she'll know. So she might go home and cry that night. Like Cinco de Mayo 2019 may have been upset for Rebecca, but then she'd go home and the next day and every day living as a server, she would know not to do that again because the one time I didn't tip her. And I go back and tip her double. I'd make up for that one time if she didn't try me. But
she'd check your ID
because
and she'd
it's
just hand it right back.
Yeah, because it's like, hey, now you know. Because remember the red bar I showed you? You're learning. Yeah, it's kind of like that, dude. Kind of like that. I'm a really nice guy. I'm a really good tipper. Like I'm not scared to tip the bill. I'm not scared. You know it.
I didn't ask that.
I'm just trying to make it clear for everybody out there listening that I'm not an asshole.
The boy's got no dents, is what he's saying. He's not afraid to tip 100%.
No, I'm not. But because people deserve it, dude. Like, people do deserve it. Like, there's servers out there that I'm just looking at, and I'm like, bro, they're killing it. Like, I have to tip them good. Yeah. I don't even have the money. I'm putting this on credit because I don't have the money, but they're such a good tipper. Running credit so I can tip 100%, bro. My credit's low, but I keep tipping the bill. Nah. I don't even have a credit card. No, that's but no, into the next segue, dude, because I feel like we're on that for a minute. We got a hurricane coming, man. And,
great transition.
And, yeah, all the local Floridians
getting ready for the hurricane parties.
We ain't flinching, so yeah. We're getting skimboards out. I told my girl today, I was like,
we're gonna have waves?
I was like, the skimboard's out of storage, right? Because I got my toe strap. I'll be hauling ass down the truck. Brian's on it. Wakeboarding, baby. Florida style. Gator on your shoulder. Yeah, drinking a White Claw. Your gator, you shotgun a White Claw, the gator pops it open for you with his mouth. On your shoulder.
And then the gator's got a backpack and you say, hey, gator, I'm a little hungry. Get the pub sub out of the backpack. And he gets out chicken tender pub sub.
Nah.
Yeah.
Fuck the dog, dude. Fucked up my jet. Nah, I'm playing, dude. Chill. I'm playing. I'm just kidding. I'm playing. I wanted to laugh, but like, I had to tell myself, like, nah, just like, don't do it so that you can do this real quick. But, nah, so the transition, so, you're a prepper. Like, I'm not gonna say, I mean, you're not a prepper anymore, but when you were a kid, you're a prepper. Like, now there's a whole, like, you know, there's forums and shit for government preppers. They got bunkers, they got 9 billion gallons of water. Like, they're ready for the end of the world, you know what I'm saying? And every hurricane that could ever happen for years. They're ready for radiation, you know what I mean? Yeah. They're ready to be under their bucket for 10 years. So, but you're not ready now, man. Like, what happened, dude? You used to bunk, dude. You used to prep, bro. You're just a prepper.
Like, what do you remember?
Like, first off, you always, like, I know you always had a camping bag and shit
still
like
do.
that. And I know you still, like, I know none of this changed, but it's just like, that was when you were younger. You had that shit when you were, like, young. Even before you, had a bug out bag. Had a car. You had your, like, skate bag, school bag, and then you had, I guess your bug out bag, which is, like, if you watch Big Bang Theory, that's, like, Sheldon's emergency kit, you know what I mean? For real. Like, that's, like, his bag. Like,
I think it's because back then I was like...
As you got older, I expected you to grow into the prepper category. You know, it only made sense for you to become extreme coupon prepper, Brian. Dude's like, you need fucking Tide? I got 90 gallons and I paid 37 cents for it. Costco.
To be real with you, what probably ruined it all? I mean, I shouldn't say ruin. I think I'm
Delaney.
100% name drop. She don't listen.
Bah, bah, bah.
Ba-boom. No, but for real, the time in Pennsylvania, I was like so hardcore, like trying to make it work and like pinching pennies.
Trying to make ends meet, dog. Didn't have money to prep.
Yeah, I didn't have money to prep shit. I was
like ramen, dude. We got ramen for the whole time we're here.
Yeah, man.
I feel you.
I mean, I still kind of like. I got all those cans out there, and I have like 50 packs of ramen just in case. Like in case I don't have enough food, the ramen is there, and then all those canned goods are there. So like in a way, I'm still like kind of prepared.
Would you put it past the government to drop an EMP so our cars don't work? That's a deep question. Don't let that go over your head. Think about it. Cars run on computers. ECM. That's a electronic computer module. And that's what your car runs on. That's like has a big part of your car. That tells that's technology, especially the newer cars. So like if you don't have a car that's from like 1980 or before, your car has a computer. Even mine. My truck's a 97, runs a computer. They drop an EMP or just one day. They probably have a switch in the White House or somewhere. Area 51. They got a switch that just says electronics off, and it's just like, what's that? But don't turn that switch. And they're like, why? Dude, that thing, they turn it off, nothing works. Nothing will work. Cars don't work.
I'm gonna tell you exactly what's gonna happen though.
But no, are you like? Well, it's good, dude, because like I'm thinking it's not.
Would
like,
I put it past them?
No.
No. I wouldn't
Exactly.
put it past them.
Dude, I don't know if I want to say who. I kind of already did.
Just don't name drop. It's all good. I didn't
my-
hear shit.
my-
I can cut it out.
My family, someone in my family mentioned a great idea that it's not a bad idea to build an older car that doesn't run
or
on
a dirt
computer.
bike.
No. No.
Those aren't shutting down.
No, I know, but like you would need, if you build an old car, you could have like, you know, family, like you could have stuff and you could haul ass. Like an old, like, dude, man, you got to get one of them old like Jeeps, you know what I'm saying, or like old Land Rovers, anything old really that doesn't have a computer.
Yeah, for sure.
Be set, dude. Little T model, Ford T model.
That would be a move. Yeah, I think about prep stuff that like would be good moves. Because no, I wouldn't put it past them. Like that is definitely something that could happen. Or even like some sort of like.
I mean, dude, the government shut down real quick because like D. Trump couldn't build his wall.
Come on, D. Trump, what you doing?
He was pissed. So think about like.
Saying Mexico's not paying for it.
So like, yeah, like, dude, I mean, it like. Scary.
What are the name of those things in the Call of Duty games that disrupt all your technology?
EMPs.
You think it'd shut off the cell phones too?
Yes.
That would be fucked. Think about that,
bro.
We would be
You'd
screwed.
be scared without cell phones, but you'd be fine without cars, bro. Think about your car doesn't work. You get in your perfectly fine Genesis, you pay $700 a month, but you get up, and you're like, why isn't it working? They turned off all electronics, dude.
I could still travel if I could go. If shit hit the fan like that, you could like steal a bike, at least be on the move. But then phone, you can contact people you love. Don't have a phone, you're just gonna have to find them.
Dude,
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I'd rather have a phone than a car. But no, dude, what I bet, dude, I know this is what's going to happen. So I wouldn't put it past the government to do that. Definitely something that they could do. Don't know if they would, just because of how complex the government is. It's not just like there's these 10 dudes at the top that are like all evil. And they're like, yo, let's drop that EMP. And he's like, yo, D-Trump, EMP? And he's like, hell yeah, EMP. And then all the cars are gone in a certain radius. Because first of all, they couldn't do it the whole country. Unless they like had certain points throughout the country. They'd have to drop many of them, you know?
Bro, they got towers set up everywhere through
or
here.
satellite.
That's what I'm saying.
Some like Death Star shit.
That's not, no, like, what do you mean drop everywhere? I mean, EMP is, bro, EMP is...
It's like a radius, right? It affects a radius.
Yeah, but EMP that's if you drop the EMP thing, like what it is. But bro, I'm not putting it past the government to have, like you said, satellites or towers all over the world. Like you see all these cell phone towers. Well, guess what? All those cell phone towers linked up to that. We could, bro. Like, you know what I mean? We're too smart. We're too far in to have not like.
I just don't think it's that easy
like
though.
That.
I don't think it would be that as easy as like. I don't think honestly.
You don't think with everything that we have now. Think about everything that's made. You think, wow, we have that. Like the Tesla that's about to come out. The newest Tesla goes 0 to 60 in like 1.6 seconds, literally as fast as you want it to. That's like if the government is allowing that, like they need to know that like they can. It's okay to allow it because if shit hits the absolute fan, they're like, all right, we turn it off. We turn it off. We'll let Elon Musk invent a flamethrower because if shit really hits the fan, if they want to start robbing banks and shit on the daily, we'll just turn it off.
No,
we'll just turn it off.
And the reason I say no is because think about the shit. Think about the shit the government can't get right. Like the shit that is like we think could be like pretty.
Oh, they can't get anything right.
They can't get anything right.
How much are we in debt? How long have we been in debt?
All right, I'm not trying to say I know a lot about the government.
9/11?
You said that. I'm not trying to get.
Bush did 9/11. Is this podcast still?
All right, so that's been episode 25. No,
is this podcast still gonna make the air if I say that?
Yes. Really? That's just no. It's just there's no facts.
Do you think that?
I don't think that.
Get a new host. Your bitch is out.
Okay, but I'm not going to get into that right now.
Who did it?
Because I don't know.
Who did it?
I don't know.
Who did it?
I don't know.
Why?
Listen to me.
Do you know?
We were talking about something
important. Bro, do you know?
Now we're talking about something stupid.
Do you know? Something stupid?
Let me finish real quick. Don't cut me off.
Did you know? Alright, go ahead.
9/11 is fishy. 9/11 is fishy. I'm not saying that the government did not plan it and that it was all just terrorists coming and attacking us and that's all peachy gravy. Well, I just mixed two metaphors. And I'm also not saying that Bush was like, all right, listen here, guys. This is what we're going to do. We're going to have some planes hit. And I don't know about that. But I'm also not saying that. I'm saying there's a lot of weird facts in that whole event, and I don't know what the fuck happened. And I'm not here to try to find out what happened because there's a lot of unknown pieces of information that I don't have access to. So I'm not trying to have a strong opinion.
That's a logistical answer.
Yeah, but I am saying it's fishy. I've seen facts out there that are like, okay, why the fuck is that?
That building?
Yeah, there's
that was the crash. That's a whole smaller than the wingspan of the 747.
And
so wait,
and then the one that crashed in Pennsylvania, and they couldn't find the thing. Anyways,
there was an explosion, like the explosion now, and then the plane hits now.
I know.
Like if you're watching it in slow mo, it's like, and then the plane hits, and you're like,
I know. I know. It's hard to explain. I don't know all the facts.
People were jumping from the building before the planes hit. That could be because they caught solid coming, but like. Shit.
Yeah, I don't know.
Shit,
and I'm not trying to know. That's a whole. We could have a whole 3-hour episode.
If you had the option to go back
and reverse it,
you couldn't reverse it, but you had the option, and it was okay because it was like you were going dream state of mind. If you had the option to go back to September 11th, 2001, right before it happened, and you were in the building, you were in the Twin Towers, while it happened, would you?
Could I come back to this current dreams? Could my dreams come back to my current reality?
Yeah, but you don't get to know what you found out.
Then it doesn't matter if I say yes or no.
Yeah, but you get to know for a second.
I would.
Before you come back.
Yeah.
And then you can come back and people be like, "What'd you see?" And you're like,
I don't know.
I don't know. But I saw it.
No, okay, but yeah, I would. I would. No, but
I don't know if I worded that question right. Like if it could have been cooler if I said like, "You do remember?" I don't know. Would you?
Well, a more interesting question is if you could go back and
Would you if you couldn't come back?
Oh, that's a good question. No.
But I don't you could save it. If you couldn't come back, but you could stop it from happening.
Hell no. Fuck no, I wouldn't. Would not change that. Dude, and that's the thing.
What about the Jews?
Hey, and I'm saying it here. Disagree with me if you want. If I could go back and have the option to like kill Hitler or something like before the whole like Holocaust event happened and reverse it, I would not. I wouldn't. Even if some mad scientist sent me there to Auschwitz or whatever, like
the city of Palms wouldn't be here if we did that.
Because none of this would be here. I guarantee it would change the world so drastically.
Exactly.
Maybe for the better, but also maybe for the way worse. Maybe there's someone after Hitler that was way worse that maybe died, and maybe this is a weird example, but maybe there was a Jew that died in the Holocaust. R.I.P. to all the good people, but maybe there was a dude that died who was a really, really bad guy, and he was way worse. He was like this mad scientist. He was in the middle of inventing some crazy like Death Star type shit, and he was in the middle of it, and he was almost done. And then they just got him up, gassed him. Now he's dead. That never happened.
No, I know.
Death Star crumbled.
The butterfly effect.
Yeah. So I wouldn't change it. But back to what we were talking about in the first place, because we do nothing but go on tangents here in City Palms Podcast.
Yeah, we got lost.
I know that was good though, but about the thing with
was it though? I'm kind of just going off, man. I'm losing shit here.
Yeah.
Losing my marbles.
But it's all good. It's all good. No.
I want to apologize if this episode offended anybody.
Talk to us. DM us. We'll have a conversation. We're open-minded, guys.
We will. Come up on the podcast.
Come up on it. We'll have another episode. If you have a fact out there so they know 9/11 was like staged, tell us, please. But they don't. I know they don't.
All good.
You're right. But anyways, what we were talking about, I know what's going to happen. So first of all, my logical answer is that I don't think the government's smart enough to organize.
Can I go to the bathroom real quick?
No. Just wait. Let me finish this, because we're almost done.
Right.
So, I don't think the government's smart enough to stage something like that. To stage something to where, like, all technology in the country goes out, or something like that.
You don't think they're smart enough?
No.
Okay.
I don't think they're organized or smart enough to, like, get an operation like that done. And that's kind of what I think about the conspiracy theories, too. Some people think that the government plans this whole elaborate, like, Illuminati shit, and it's like, yeah, that's, like, interesting to think about, and maybe, but I don't think that we're smart enough or organized enough as a government to do something like that. But if it did happen, I guarantee, dude, that Elon Musk and his Teslas, he's got some anti-EMP shit. Think about that. So think about it. Like, I'll give you a scenario. So let's say this November 16th, shit goes down. Trump says, all right, push the button. And then they push it, and then all the shit goes off. All the cell phone towers start, and all the radio.
If this really happens on November 16th, you're in trouble.
Oh no!
You're in trouble, big guy.
But all the cell phone towers, Sprint, Verizon, all of them were in on it, and they're like, "Yo, Trump said it, get it," and then they all go, and then all the cars stop working, all the cell phones stop working, all across the United States, and maybe even places overseas. I don't know. But all the United States, they stop working.
I don't know. The Donald Trump.
Except.
Maybe even places overseas. I don't know. It's gonna be huge, Caroline. I don't know.
But I don't know. So, but then, all the people with Teslas, dude. Tesla's going. Remember how Elon Musk always says, like, there's a lot of Easter egg, little features that you're gonna that no one's ever gonna know about.
What is anti-imp? Don't worry about that.
Anti-imp.
What is anti-imp?
What is the anti-imp button next to the air conditioner?
Only press it if shit hits the fan. What? Yeah, don't worry about it. All right, cool.
But it's gonna go into anti-imp mode, and it's just gonna, and it's gonna like turn into a transformer or something like that.
Still works,
right? And it's gonna just get up on two legs, and you're gonna be like, whoa! And the computer's gonna go,
like Titanfall.
Hello, yeah, and then,
you're Titanfall on a Tesla now.
Yeah, and it's gonna be like a battle machine, and then it's gonna like the little monitor is gonna have a little face
on the chest.
Yeah, and it's gonna have a little face, and he's gonna say, "Hello,
Tesla, man.
My name is I don't even what's
Tesla-con.
Tesla-con?
Yes. Teslatron.
Teslatron. Hello, my name is Teslatron. And then he's gonna, and then they're gonna.
No, but he's gotta sound like Elon.
Yeah, he voice recorded all the Teslatron recordings.
No, it's legit Elon talking to you, like ready for the end of the world. Like, all right, so
he's in his bunker.
So you're part of the Tesla family. I'll wait for you. I programmed your Tesla. I programmed Tesla. What do we call it?
Teslatron.
I programmed Teslatron with the exact coordinates of where you need to go. So he's on your way, and already, dude, he's running,
engage.
Bro. He's already running, and as soon as he runs, bro, shots are already fired. Elon, I don't know if I'm gonna make it. Entering hyperspeed. Teslatron. Oh yeah, dude.
And then he's gonna have like the Megatron of Teslas, dude. He's gonna have like
the murdered out version.
The murdered out all black, just fucking. And he's just gonna. And dude, that's how it'll happen. World War III, bro. Teslatron versus the United States.
We can make a movie, dude. We should get with Elon about that. Teslatron versus.
We'll shoot him an email. All right, but I think it's about time we wrap it up. What do you think, Danny? We can go about 45 minutes.
I think so, man. It has been a real great episode. It really
For you that are in it right now, thank you.
Yeah, thank you, because it's really been off the walls, dude. Like, if you've listened to this point, fucking thank you, because wow, dude.
Just a bunch of goofy dudes.
This has been a wild one, for sure, but an unexpected one. So yeah. So thank you for listening, like we said. Thank you, or watching if you watched. What's good? Make sure to share. Share with a friend. Maybe not this episode. This is kind of whack. If they're new to
this is what it's all about.
If they're new, but if they're new, don't throw them to this episode.
Throw them to one of the interview ones where we're a little more professional. We're not talking about Teslatron.
Yeah. Unless maybe this one's one good. Maybe this one was good. I don't know.
And we can normally talk in the episodes too. Like we can normally get sentences out.
Yeah, and if you wanna know what we're up to, what we're doing, who we have on, maybe in the near future, you can follow us on all social medias at City of Palms Podcast. We're really big on Instagram.
And rate us too. If you listen to us on Spotify or Apple Podcasts or Anchor, drop us 5 stars or something if you're enjoying it. Drop us 1 star if you're not. We just want to know what you're thinking.
Everything helps, man. And don't forget, share with a friend, dude. At least once a day, dude. Just one friend.
Yeah, just let them know.
Tell them in person, or just share it on social media. Everything helps, dude. Greatly appreciated. You can follow my personal King Lombardo 47.
My personal is Professor Shred, prof.shred, and I'll mention Shred Grip is my Instagram for my art and all across social media. And I've got a whole bunch of stuff I'm selling right now, and it's all going on Etsy and it's gonna be on Instagram. So check it out if you're interested in some art and whatnot.
You got any sales, promos you want to drop exclusively for this episode?
I've got tons.
Listeners of this episode? Anything you want to shout? A little discount?
Okay, yeah. But let's do it this way. I won't do a discount.
Because if they're listening now, deserve.
You're right.
They deserve.
All right. Look at me. If you're listening to this right now, if you're listening to it, you can't look at me. But listen to me. Listen to my voice. And look in my eyes if you're looking on Facebook or YouTube. If you want some art, buy anything in the shop, or contact me personally. I'll hand deliver it to you. And if you mention that you're a City of Palms listener in any capacity, I'll throw in one for free. You heard it here first. So if you order on Etsy, there's a point for comments. You can just put in comment, yo, I love City of Palms podcast. Something like that. Just let me know you're a listener. Or if you just DM me and you want to buy something, message me on Facebook. Do whatever you got to do. Let me know you listen, and I'll throw in a painting for free.
Hell yeah.
Buy one, get one.
That's a steal.
Bogo.
All right, y'all. So check it out. Keep us out on social medias. Rate us. Share with a friend. Like, comment, subscribe. I love you all. Thank you so much. Tune in next Monday. Almost forgot to add that in. Tune in every Monday for the new episodes of City of Palms podcast.
Got some dope guests coming.
This has been episode 25. Thank you so much. Till next week. Hit him with
the outro, biscuit.